will be starting shortly.
So I wasn't even there for half the recording.
Sorry, I was setting up the stream. So it looks like we will be down 2 players.
Okay.
Are we back to using miniatures?
Looks like I'll have a board set up for the battle today, yeah.
I figured out what the ring would look like. You know,
We did just get our online tickets on.
wherever yours,
doubt they
however you pronounce it.
OG, but yeah, since we just
I think there may be a different
No problem.
made up.
Cool, no worries.
Redbacks widows.
I don't know. Yeah, Lord probably know. That'd be cool. Too bad it's not magic. Maybe we can make it magic.
Well, it is pretty magical if you count poisonous as magical. But apparently down where one of my grandma's only brother lived, which was Belize, they have these tiny snakes that can only bite your fingers or toes.
Wow.
But once you get bit, you're just dead.
Ooh.
Because its mouth is so small that it can't fit around anything else. And apparently my fingers are shedding.
Okay, I will be right back.
Now, I've had this on the heel of my foot before, but not my fingers.
What, like that?
Little dead skin,
Yeah.
especially on my knuckles.
Yeah, maybe a palette. I think you're doing lots of stuff. Okay, I guess we're gonna need our menu.
The only thing that I've been doing is playing Ark. And my friend would sit there and game with me. I'm like, what's this? Because I know barely anything about dinosaurs, and he knows everything about dinosaurs. So I'll ask him what this does.
My husband knows everything about dinosaurs, and I know
The only thing is that I know is that I found a new dinosaur that I like. Dinosaurus. Or as me and my friend call him, Fluffy Bottom.
sounds like a whiner.
Oh, just enough ice cubes.
No, it had a lot of chunks in it.
Well, so I said and it doesn't have ice cubes. Both of these are problems for her.
But they can come in different colors, but
If you want ice cream,
he has a little tail.
Looks like a special platypus kind
At first I went up to it. You know, I'm like, what's this? Because I was going to go read its name.
Yeah.
Then I figured out, no, you don't want to go up to these things. You know, they hurt a lot. And so he started roaming one side of my island. Well, it's not really an
I mean, it's like a ghost town. Yeah, it's when I went out to take the kids some stuff, I stopped by and got some buns. But, imagine.
This is what my notes show. I'm the very excellent. It's like kind of black, but then it has teal running from its head down its back.
That's a big
You're so because they come back during on this terrorist test and have to give up all his medals like Lance
It's
Armstrong.
pretty weird looking, but I like it.
That'd be sad.
And also, he kind of laughs because there's this raptor, and I can't figure out its name, so I'll just call it the olive raptor because it starts with an O. And it looks like olive, but apparently it runs, which I get really confused.
Yeah, I'm finally getting paid.
It can be either first person or third person, depending on what camera angle you want.
That's what I'm just asking.
Because I know I picked up my bird, where did my bird go? Then I go out first person. It's on my shoulder. How do I get it off again?
It's a big.
You should hear mine at night. She tries to get in my room, which I don't want her in my room.
No, it's not the good duck monkey. That is just my companion monkey. That's the good duck monkey.
Last night was an eventful night, though.
He's the good duck.
So this one person was being sexist and homophobic.
I painted
And,
that
yeah.
monkey in the game.
And they put it in, they were doing it in this group chat where there's him and then two of my friends and me. Let's see, so we have two women that are both gay and then a man that is gay. So he's being sexist and homophobic, and then all three of us don't agree with them.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but he kept DMing us. Well, not really me. He wasn't really going after me. He was mainly going after one of my friends,
Thank you.
which was a female.
All right, sorry about that.
You should be
I know.
and a refund.
Terrible. I need a suitable mini.
Energy drink.
Yes, I need an energy drink.
Oh, this is purple again.
On the coaching,
Purple
Huh.
again.
I saw someone make a color change today with
One of the
on YouTube. They just wanted to see if they could do it. Yeah, they could. It would look pretty hard though.
So my friend.
Somebody made a Roomba, except for every time it bumps into a wall, it fires a gun that's on it.
Okay.
Wow.
Somebody also made a Roomba where if it bumps into anything, it just starts cursing.
I saw a guy whose Roomba didn't clean like his dog food on the floor, and the Roomba didn't clean it. It just
Spread it.
smeared
Okay.
it in a geometric pattern, you know, because that's how the Roomba goes around. You go home and so mad, so mad. But
Oh, so this person had two Roombas, and they were having a little Roomba battle. So,
it comes time for the battle, I'm going to move the tablet, and you'll be able to see the battle board. It looks like that it's only going to be 4 of us today.
So roll good.
That means I get to kill more of you.
Oh, yeah.
So, welcome to Princes of the Apocalypse, live stream from Going Gaming and Devin Grog. And we are a small game shop here in Delhi, here in Troutdale, Oregon. And we have the county has moved into phase 1, but the store still, needs the help. And if you feel so inclined, if you scroll down in your Twitch stream, you'll see a tile for help save Going Gaming. And if you click on that, you can donate. I understand that everybody has financial crunch right now due to the pandemic. So anything that you can give is appreciated. Trying to get a little bit of a better setup for the microphone here. Maybe that'll help.
My friend is the biggest troll ever. So I go on my server, see what's new, and then, of course, I posted the picture.
In fact,
That I did. If you go up, he does
maybe.
this. And you see, if I click on it, and then I go like this, then I go to my
Since we don't have anybody sitting in this chair, maybe I can just
Just the square.
move this whole thing a little bit.
That's pretty funny.
Because I'm like, after or like, my Discord loaded, I'm like, okay, this is an image of this. I
Sorry, bear with me.
don't have any bears. Yes.
So it's sweeping the front of the store. That's all.
There we go. That's a little bit
I've
better.
just been jumpy lately.
Okay. So, we also have a link for TNC, which is Talon and Claw. If you scroll down, you can click on the TNC logo. It will take you to their Etsy store. They make beautiful wooden DM screens and dice vaults and trays. And if you use code GOINGAMING in all capital letters in their Etsy store, you will receive 10% off of your purchase. And in turn, Talon and Claw will kick 10% back to the store in order to help us get through the COVID pandemic. We're all trying to help each other. Where we left off, the group had moved into the Howling Caverns in an attempt to aid the deep gnomes of the Rock Wood. Trying to set up here, get a little bit better of an image. See what this looks like. Oh yeah. That may actually work. Billy, can you guys see that?
Yes.
Good. All right. Perfect. So, as I said, we'll be down a couple of players today. So, you guys need to cross your fingers and hope for creds.
I'm wishing I would have brought the livery.
And the other part of where we left off, you guys had just finished a battle with a Yugoloth, and once you defeated him, you could hear a whisper on the wind that said, "Oh bother, I suppose I'm going to have to deal with you myself."
Yeah, I actually heard that.
I know. I think we're in trouble.
Okay.
One thing I heard was my mother was a hamster.
me. Oh, it's right here. So, hanging from the ceiling by chains are 2 humans, an Aarakocra, and a drow. They're hanging from the ceiling. You have just killed this Nikoloth.
That's a weird place to put humans.
So technically we should save them, maybe?
It's entirely up to you.
I mean, or we can just leave them to their doom.
How high up are they?
They're about 20 feet up off the ground.
We don't know why they're there either.
Can I do a medicine check on them?
Yeah. Go ahead and make your medicine check.
So I clear all the dice out of my way.
So you can determine all of them have been badly treated, and I mean, as far as game mechanics, they all have 1 hit point remaining. They are all incoherent, and they've been badly beaten. The Aarakocra is missing several feathers.
Aw.
That's sad.
So they're almost gonna be zombies is what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Can we at least save the Aarakocra?
Call
I don't.
dibs.
I don't care about the humans.
You could.
Here, get on my shoulders. Maybe you can reach them.
So you're checking on the prisoners. Everybody, are you helping her check on the prisoners, or
Probably.
okay?
You're
So
like a little mini me.
Malum and Airy make investigation checks.
Ari got a 26.
Nice.
12.
Okay, so Airy, on your 26, you find a spider silk pouch that contains enough platinum for 23 platinum pieces each.
23 platinum each.
Correct. You also
And you said pouch and not couch, right?
correct silk pouch.
Iron couch.
And you find
Did we have platinum pieces? They'll be nice to people.
it breaks down to 23 each.
And I'm keeping that fancy pouch. It's not a couch.
You also find a necklace of prayer beads,
I wanted a couch.
and that necklace has 1 bead of blessing, 1 bead of curing, 1 bead of summons, and 1 bead of wind walking.
And beads are for divine people, yeah?
I like to pray.
I believe so. Let me look them up here. Just a moment.
And you look at on Italian, sourdough,
Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, so those beads.
there, and 1 sec. Now let's look at your, so it's, fits with the
So the lesson in this is do not take allergy medicine before you have to go to work. My brain feels like it's,
Is that for here?
I'm still
I
kind
think we've
of
done that.
yeah, I feel like I'm in a fog. Let's see here.
Make fog roll into the scene. And roll
Yeah.
on equal footing.
So necklace of prayer beads.
I'm
Necklace has magic beads made from aquamarine, black pearl, or topaz. It also has many non-magical beads made from stones such as amber, bloodstone, citrine, coral, jade, pearl, or quartz. If a magic bead is removed from the necklace, that bead loses its magic. 6 types of beads exist. The DM decides the type of each bead necklace or determines it randomly. Necklace can have more than one bead of the same type. To use one, you must be wearing the necklace. Each bead contains a spell that you can cast from it as a bonus action, using your spell save DC as the save if necessary. Once a magic bead spell is cast, the bead cannot be used again until the next dawn. So, yeah, the bead of blessing casts bless. Bead of curing is a 2nd level cure wounds or lesser restoration. Let's see, the bead of summons a planar casts planar ally, and wind walking casts wind walk.
never know.
So technically anybody can use it.
Oh, cool.
Alrighty.
Maybe we should give it to Malum since
And I
we
can
can't
use it
cast spells.
for 24 hours, yeah?
Yeah, once you cast it, it can't be used until after you take a long rest.
Okay.
Or technically until the next dawn, but I mean, I'm not going to be finicky like that about time. That puts more work on me.
Done.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
So especially underground where there is no dawn.
Right. Yeah, one of my campaigns is in the Underdark, and they've run into several things. Oh, well, it doesn't recharge until the next dawn. Well, you don't even know what time it is now. I mean, you live in perpetual darkness.
My beads are solar powered. I have no solar.
Right.
What? I
So, what are you two doing to help these
I
prisoners?
just noticed. Okay, you stay down below there. I can walk on the wall and get the bird down.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Well, now that I have this wind walk thing, does that mean I can, like, get up there and get them down?
I have spider climb, so you don't.
Yeah,
have
she's
to
got
use
boots of spider climb, so.
Well, then use that. That's better.
So you're gonna walk. You walk up the wall, and you can get to the ceiling and unhook the chain.
I'll try and do first aid on him, I guess.
Are you gonna try and lower them down gently, or are you just unhooking it and dropping it?
that. Gently.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
I don't want to kill them. At least not yet.
Okay. So you are able to unhook it and gently lower them down and lower this Aarakocra down to the floor. Go ahead and make your medicine check for first aid.
No, probably not.
I can try it too.
Yeah, I didn't do very good. I did 10.
16.
That's way better.
Okay. So you come back down the wall and you wrap their wounds in bandages and this Aarakocra still. Do you guys have any healing kits or? Well, no. A healing kit just allows you to auto stabilize.
If it's
I
not good
can do
enough,
a
I would.
spell.
Yeah, I was gonna do a spell if this wasn't adequate.
Yeah, I mean I mean they're stabilized, but they're at 1 hit point. I mean they're not.
Okay, they need some hit points then.
It would. They're barely clinging to life.
Okay. Let's see, where is the map?
I can do
Yeah.
mass cure wounds.
Yeah,
It's
that's
a level 5.
It's level 5. Oh, okay. I didn't know where it was. Didn't have it written down. Go ahead.
I can use one of my,
I'll do mass cure
Battle
wounds.
Master.
Okay, so you're just gonna heal everybody. All right, go ahead and roll for it.
Revive them a little.
She's gonna do a mass cure wounds, so She's just gonna heal everybody.
Wait, that was 2d10, correct?
Mouse cure wound is actually, if I remember correctly, mass cure wounds is the good one. Mass healing word is kind of disappointing. It is, I just had it. 3d8 plus your spellcasting modifier. So yeah, cure wounds is the good one.
The 8 is this one, correct?
Yeah, the diamond or the gem colored one.
9.
Okay, so all of the prisoners get back 9 hit points, and anybody who, I don't know if any of you are down hit points, but you
Oh,
get back
I
9
am.
as well.
Okay. Good.
I am.
I was down.
Yeah, so take 9 hit points back.
I did.
I'm only at 22
Wow.
down now.
I didn't even notice I had health missing.
Yeah, me neither, but I did. So.
I guess we got in a fight last time.
Yeah, yes you did. Okay, so the Aarakocra is named Khosra, and she tells you that she was brought here for interrogation, and she only wants to fly under the open sky once again, and pleads with you to please allow her to return to the surface.
I said, yeah, just follow
Yeah, that's what I was sort of thinking.
us and we can.
Follow, go back through the cavern and just keep following the dead bodies, and you'll get out of here.
Yeah.
I have it set to 90 because the air.
The Drow
It's not so much heat.
is a mage named Balix, and he is actually a historian, and his companion was, he tells you that his companion was the dead scout that you found earlier, when you went to the dead end that sucked the air out of your lungs.
You mean this right here?
Yeah, your zombie.
Oh, creepy.
Yeah, that one.
Your buddy's right there.
Oops.
Hope that's not offensive somehow.
He thanks you for rescue or for healing him. He's still hanging from the chain, but he makes it pretty clear he wants nothing to do with you. He wants nothing to do with the cults. He doesn't want anything to do with the surface world or anything other than getting out of here and returning to the nearest Drow community. And he's just saying, please let me down so I can go.
Can I ask him why he was here in the first
I'll
place?
flip him a gold piece and tell him good luck after we get him down.
I was gonna say when we get that first.
Okay. As far as why he was down, he was captured by Howling Hatred cultists, and he was brought down here to be he was captured in the Fane of the Eye, and he was brought here to be a sacrifice to Yansi Ben.
Oh, you're welcome for, not for us saving you.
I will let him know I have a friend that's in a shipping community or shipping thing that might be able to help him get to where he's going. And I refer him to my companion in what's that name?
Oh, in Salmon Vale? The one in Salmon Vale?
The human trafficker?
Yeah,
The human trafficker.
Or the humanoid trafficker? Don't
Okay.
mistake it. Don't get it twisted.
Okay.
He can get you where you need to go. Here's a gold piece. Good luck.
Okay. The two humans are actually Howling Hatred initiates, and they had angered the leader of the Howling Hatred, who was, at the time was Arisi Kalanoth, whom you have killed. They had angered her one too many times, and she had thrown them into dungeons because they were incompetent. And it was finally decided that by the remaining cultists that they were just going to sacrifice them to Yansi Ben.
I'm gonna tell him next time, be
Pick a-
more careful, don't be as annoying.
Yeah, pick a better cult.
Right? Has it occurred to you that perhaps the howling hatred isn't for you? Let me tell you about the crushing wave.
Yeah. So that's where all the cool kids cult.
Yeah. We're the cool cultists.
We don't even belong to that cult. Sad. We just took their
They'll never know.
oh, okay.
You just took all their toys.
Yeah, and their home and yeah. Tentacles, rods. And
They're
So
octopus.
are you guys gonna let them go?
yeah, why not? I don't want anything from
Wait.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything I want to do with them.
Okay.
I will also tell them to go visit my friend in Salmonville.
Okay.
And to pick a different cult that's not so evil.
All right. So these prisoners take off and go their separate ways and leave the howling caverns behind them. As you continue on, and just for point of reference, you come into a chamber, and the wind continues to blow through these caverns. And you come into a chamber and you see a yellow casket rests atop a flat top of stone column in the middle of a glowing mare.
Is there a dead person here? Like, does the
Well, that was
casket
fun.
have
We should touch
anybody
it.
in it?
So there's this mucky pool of water with weeds and fungus growing out of it, and in the middle is a 20-foot tall column that goes to a flat top, and on top you see this bright yellow casket.
Pretty funky. I don't trust the casket.
Are we to make a perception check?
It should be touched.
This casket
You
seems
can
funny.
go ahead and make a perception check if you'd like.
Oh, I want to do a perception check on traps and switches.
Okay.
I got 20.
Good. For that, make an investigation check.
I got
What'd you get?
I got 25. I'm looking right at the casket though.
Okay, so on your 25, you look up,
I
and
got
you
16.
so both of you notice that the casket itself isn't really yellow. As you look at it closer, it looks like it is like fuzzy.
Huh.
And would she
Is
roll
this
on
like an
her investigation?
illusion?
I guess
So you roll an investigation. They were looking at the casket directly and made a perception check. What'd you get on your investigation?
21.
So on 21, you don't find any caskets, but you do note that that you don't find any traps, but you do note that the casket itself is covered in yellow mold.
Oh.
Ew.
Yeah, the mold.
You know, I think that casket is a trap and we
I
shouldn't touch it.
I slowly step back and start dousing it with Purex.
We need to douse it with holy water.
And we're gonna last all.
Hold on here. Dungeon hazard. So, Malum, make a nature check.
I suck at nature. Let's see what we got here.
No.
on a 13, you know that
The best.
that yellow mold, if it is touched, will release a cloud of spores that are poisonous. And you know that it is susceptible to fire damage.
That's pretty good.
A 6 in medicine and a 7 in deception.
So just burn this bitch to the ground.
Level 4 in stealth hand.
Yeah,
Suck
that's
at
really what I'm
nature.
saying.
Alright.
I mean, I'm
Well,
glad
I
I
will
got my
take one of
animal
my
handling
torches,
up
light
because
it, and
last
poke it with
time
my
I had
lit
the
torch.
animal handling
Okay.
go so well.
So,
Let's just say that.
The second that you
There
touch
were
it with your
rats
torch,
everywhere.
the patch of mold on the casket is immediately destroyed. It just shrinks away from the fire.
Wow.
Cool, then I'll just kind of wave it around and just slowly wipe it away.
Okay, and beneath, as you burn away this yellow mold, you see that there is a carved stone casket underneath with dwarvish inscriptions on it.
I can read it. I speak Dwarven.
Anybody know how to read short
Me.
people language?
Yep, Luna does. So, Luna, you read in the dwarvish runes. You read, "Here rests Godwyd the Wormbane, Dragon Slayer, and Peacekeeper."
I read that out loud to them.
Okay, so she reads it out loud.
Anybody detect magic on this thing?
I can try.
Is it tingly?
Yeah, she can try to detect magic.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, work with this round.
Because Dragon Slayer, I'm thinking there's an epic sword in that casket and I'm gonna steal it.
Where is...
Again, and I'm the evil
What
one.
would that be under
He's
for
dead, you don't need it.
rolling?
You what?
He did.
What would that be for when I
You don't. You would just you don't have to roll anything. Are you going to cast detect magic?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you cast detect magic. You are detecting that there is a faint glow coming from underneath the casket lid.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna tell them that and ask them if I should open it.
So what are you going to do?
I'm gonna tell them that I detect something from under the lid and if I should open it.
So she says that she detects something magical from underneath the lid of the casket and wants to know if she should open it.
Yes,
I'm gonna stay back.
absolutely.
Okay?
I'm gonna open it.
It's my move.
Okay.
If she wants to open it, I will let her open it happily.
Okay. Hold on here.
But I will stand a good 10 foot back.
I've already died once.
Okay. So inside, you find dust and bones, a cloven skull and helm, and a battered breastplate. Clutched in skeletal hands is a gleaming short sword that is glowing.
Short sword.
I will pick up the short sword. I'm like, score!
Okay. Make an Arcana check.
You me?
Yep.
I have no arcana, so this will not go well.
If he doesn't get it, I can roll for it.
Do you have the identify spell?
Identify. Let's see.
So as a druid, if you have it available to you, you can cast it.
What is that?
Let me see.
What'd you get on your Arcana?
13.
Okay.
As a druid. Okay. Attack.
On a 13, you know that this short sword is at least a +1 short sword.
So identify. What
That's a
level
what?
would that be?
So you know that it is at least a +1 short sword.
Hey, anybody, know what this thing feels a little tingly. Anybody else got an idea of what it might be?
Seeing if I can identify.
She's trying to see if she has the identify spell.
I am certain I don't.
Let
So
me
that's why I'm not
look
looking
here.
for myself.
Druid spells. Nope.
I can do identify as one of those ritual thingies.
Sure.
Oh, cool.
Okay. So, Ari does a ritual
Magic is
and
over.
casts Identify. This short sword is a Dragon Slayer.
Oh, yeah, keep that away from me.
Keep it away from the wyvern.
It is a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls. When you hit a dragon with this weapon, or of the draconic type, including dragon turtles, and wyverns, the dragon takes an additional 3d6 damage of the weapon's type.
Yeah, please keep that away from me. I don't want to be hit with that.
If nobody else wants it, I will totally keep that thing.
Yeah,
bet
you
it.
just keep it far away from me.
Go ahead and take it.
Well, I have an extra +1 rapier if anybody would like it.
I don't think I can use a rapier.
I'm alright.
Yeah, you're pretty much stuck to scimitars and sickles. Or staves.
I roll 3 weapons deep.
Okay.
Shall we continue on?
Yep. Okay.
Wait. Notice, I can have a good conversation with his wyvern. Next time I see his wyvern, I'm gonna have a good conversation with it.
Okay. You continue on through the cavern. The floor is uneven and wind whispers through the flowstone formations here. And you come out into an open cavern. In the middle of this cavern, spikes of stone jut upward like 3 immense claws. Between them, a churning thundercloud thrashes with lightning. Thunder cracks and cascades of tiny rocks tumble from above. Beneath the thunderhead stands a raised area splattered with the blood of many sacrifices. A silvery window is sometimes visible in the center of the cloud that opens into clouds in an endless sky with the image of a castle in the distance. Standing below the cloud, you see an elderly man wearing a toga and has a long white beard.
Hey, that's the man that doesn't
Hey,
wear any
that's
underwear.
the Yeti guy.
It's the no underwear man guy.
Is he hot?
And his long flowing white hair seems to move around on its own. Everybody make a perception check.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
Ooh, I got a nat 20.
Nice.
I got a 17.
So, Onomatopoeia's nat 20, you realize that he doesn't have, there's no feet. From the knees down, he seems to be, his legs turn into a tornado.
Oh, cool.
He looks